Well, everybody, here is my entire movie collection 2025 edition. Letter D DVDs. So, anyways, no time to waste. Let's continue. Let's begin now. So, yep. Definitely a really good 2003 movie that I've watched with my mom back in last September while I'm in Boise for a few days. With the performance of Eddie Murphy and Steve Zahn, in case you didn't know. So, yep. And the first Daddy Daycare movie is a much better movie than the crappy Daddy Date Camp starring Cuba Gooding Jr. that I'm not gonna rewatch at all. So, yep. Really good 2015 movie right here, starring Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg. And I've seen the sequel on Paramount Plus back in 2022, in case you didn't know. So, yep. Really good 2007 movie starring Steve Carell. This movie also has Diane. Uh, what's her last name? Oh yeah, Diana West, the late John Mahoney, and of course, this movie also has Juliet Benkert in it. So, yep. Touchstone Pictures movie, co-made by Focus Features. Definitely one of the best movies I ever watched with my mom back in 2023, and need a rewatch soon. So, yep. And of course, this movie won Best Picture. So, yep. Got this DVD from Walmart back in 2021 during Black Friday sale. And this movie has Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, one of my all-time favorite James Bond movies right here, Spectrum, and No Time to Die, which I'll show No Time to Die on my entire movie collection Blu-rays when we get to the Blu-rays. So, yep. This movie right here needed a rewatch in October, so yep. Oh yeah, by the way, good movie, good 2012 movie that's based on the TV series of the same name. So, yep. This movie right here need a rewatch. And happy belated 15th anniversary to this movie. That's released on April 9th. So, yep. I'll probably rewatch it soon after we come home from Montana. So, yep. Definitely a really good 2004 movie right here, starring Dennis Quaid and Jake Gyllenhaal. Definitely a great 1993 movie right here. And Melissa's all time favorite movie right here. Which Melissa is my stepmom, in case you didn't know. So, yep. And this movie has Matthew McConaughey and Ben Affleck in their earliest films they made. So, yep. I will plan on rewatching this movie soon after I go to Montana soon. So, yep. This is the 2007 version of Death at a Funeral, and both this and the 2010 remake has Peter Dinklage in it. So, yep. In which, speaking of the remake, I did watch the remake back in 2023, which is 2 years ago. Good remake to the original 2007 version. So, yep. Classic right here from 1982, starring Michael Caine and the late Christopher Reeve. I will plan on rewatching this movie soon when we get to the holiday season. So, yep. The other side is full screen, while this side right here is widescreen. So, yep. Canadian DVD, in case you didn't know. So, yep. And I've seen this movie before back in 2023. great 1998 movie right here, starring Elijah Wood, along with T. Leone, Morgan Freeman, and Robert Duvall. And oh yeah, Paramount Pictures movie, and it's co-made by DreamWorks. So, yep. Good 2013 movie right here, released by Touchstone, starring Vince Vaughn. Oh yeah, this movie also has Chris Pratt and Bobby Moonaghan too. So, yep. Definitely one of my all-time favorite sequels right here from Illumination. So, yep. I do have first, the third, and the fourth Despicable Me movies on Blu-ray. And I do have the Minions 1 and 2 on Blu-ray as well. So, yep. Well, oh yeah, I will be showing them on my entire movie collection 2025 Blu-rays. In case you didn't know. So, yep. I will plan on rewatching this movie soon. So, yep. And I got this DVD brand new back in 2018, or should I say before 2019. So, yep. Definitely a really good 2010 movie right here, starring Paul Rudd and Steve Carell. And this is a Paramount Pictures movie, but it's co-made by DreamWorks and Spyglass Entertainment. So, yep. Really good, underrated 2000 Disney anime movie right here. So, yep. And I used to have this movie a couple times, but now I have this movie at last, back in 2023, which is last year, or a couple years ago. So, yep. And too bad the Disney Movie Insiders no longer exists, or no longer exists. So, yep. Only digital codes, and that's it. And the result, all these Disney movies on physical media to be is now distributed by Sony Pictures Home Entertainment. So, yep, which is a good start. And too bad Buena Vista Home Entertainment no longer exists too. So, which is sad. But oh well, that's the way it is. So, yep. So, anyways, back to the video. And this movie right here needs a rewatch. Definitely a great 2004 movie right here, and one of my all-time favorites as well, starring Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller. And this movie also has the late Rip Torn and Hank Arizonto. Plus, Alan Taeyong and Stephen Root are also in this movie as well. So, yep. And too bad they don't show any ads anymore because of digital. So, yep. Only digital codes and that's it. So, yep. I will plan on rewatching this movie soon as well. So, yep. Uh, and and it's a classic right here, in case you didn't notice. So, yep. Good to good 2017 movie right here, which this movie has Dennis Quaid and Josh Gad. And plus, it's a DreamWorks movie, but it's co-made by Amblin Entertainment and Walden Media. But this movie's released by Universal, so yep. There. That way I could zoom in right here. So yep. Or should I say the DVDs move it forward or come in close, so yep. Guilty Pleasure 2020 movie right here, starring Robert Downey Jr. Great 2011 movie that I've watched a while ago, or great 2011 movie that I've rewatched a while ago. My mistake, folks. I was just gonna say rewatch. So, yep. And I'm not gonna bother watching the sequel because I'm just sticking with the first Dolphin Tale movie, in my opinion. So, yep. I will plan on rewatching this movie soon. So, yep. Oh yeah, rest in peace to the late Val Kilmer, who plays Jim Morrison. He died almost a couple weeks ago, so rest in peace to him. And oh yeah, I'm a big fan of this movie right here. And this movie has an awesome soundtrack, so yep. This movie right here is good in my opinion, so yep. Which this movie stars Ashley Judd, so yep. I will plan on rewatching this movie soon, so yep. Really good 2005 movie that I've rewatched back in January of this year. If you guys haven't seen this movie yet, which this movie stars Kurt Russell and Dakota Fanning. Great 2006 musical right here, which this movie stars Beyonce Knowles and Canute Rose, Jennifer Hudson, along with Jamie Foxx and Eddie Murphy. DreamWorks movie co-made by Paramount Pictures. And this is the DVD that I had since 2018, so yep. Which I had for a while now, which is 7 years. Four more DVDs that I'm about to show. And this movie right here needs a rewatch, so yep. This movie right here needs a rewatch as well, so yep.